Section 1, General Theory of Tendon Changing, presents the theoretical underpinnings of the tendon changing practices. Section 2, Forms, presents the forms themselves. In Part A, Master Chia demonstrates the forms. Part B presents the details of the movement of the tendons. This section focuses on significant joints one at a time. After focusing on the individual tendons and joints, all of the tendons are activated at once. Part C presents the many important details of the forms themselves.
When we come to the Chinese tendon changing, sometimes they make it so big, and you don't understand what they are. But apparently, in the West, you have everything also. Okay. The only difference that in here is that when you do the tendon stretching, okay, like stretching the tendon, okay, you have to be one by one started to stretch and opening the jaw. The jaw is important of our body. Now, when you know how to stretch and opening the joint, the tendon develop, chi develop into between the joint, and that's the whole thing about the practices of it. Now, like a lot of Westerner, they have a lot of stretching, a lot of stretching. Yoga have a lot of stretching, and the people playing tennis, okay, the tennis is a lot of tendons power. You cannot muscle. So those guys have to be light, have a lot of tendon power and the leg. So they have to able to jump and forth. And those utilize a lot of tendon power. Okay? Big muscle don't do that way. Jogging also need a lot tendon. Okay? And the thousand study like the horse, like the deer. So they will always like to eat the deer tendon. And the people who have problems, so they tell them to eat the deer tendon. And the deer tendon, apparently from the leg. The deer, the leg is so small, and they discovered that deer every day walk across the mountain, long range, walk. You know, and the leg is so small, but if you not much muscle at all. Okay, the same like horses. The horse, you see the body is so big, but the leg is so lean. If you want to get the leg of the horse for the muscle to eat, you don't get much over there. The small leg is nearly all, everything is tendon. And that's how the horse can run and can jump very hard, very far. And that's how the horse are. So all the power is in the tendon way. Now, in the Tao way of develop, the only difference now in here, when they develop a tendon, there are apparently the exercise is not much different, but the only difference is that you are using the mind directing the chi. Okay, and that is different. And how to train that? We call mind, eye. In the Chinese, we call yi. Yi. Yi means the mind, the eye, and the heart. So we translate into the West, we call awareness, right? Awareness. So when you aware of how it works, and the Taoism believe that the heart control all the tendons. Okay, so when the heart contract, the tendon lightly contract. When the heart expand, the tendon expand. And that is how a tendon like elastic, and the heart itself like elastic one, that way. Okay. And so the exercise apparently is from the West in the way that you need to do a mind, eye, heart training first. And how you get it? By meditation. You see? And the second one, you learn the Ajia Qigong 1 by holding the position. So, and loosen the joint and learn how to go against the gravity in a way that you can feel that your muscle, when you stand for a long while, any muscle that don't work for you, okay, the tendon and the muscle and the part that don't work, the guy will pull you, and you develop it by gradually. So different from muscle training. I do some, but not much. Okay, I don't want too big because it's too hard to transform in a higher level. You have too much muscle, is so much work to do. You know? And now, so you need a microcosmic. You need some inner smile to sense your body. You need to train your mind to direct the energy flow to wherever you want. Okay, so there's a big difference now. In the West training, in the tennis playing, in the jogging, running, high jump. Okay. Now, and after that, you learn how to sense and direct the energy to where you are. And we come in to emphasize where is the tendons most. If we look carefully about the hand, this hand here, not much muscle at all, okay? And all are tendons. So there's so much tendon in there, ligament and tendons. And finger, if you look at each finger, there's so much fascia, ligament, tendon, all join them one by one together. Now, in the Taoism, we are aware that the palm, the pericardium, here, when you do your hand like this, there's the palm, the pericardium, okay? Which is connecting with the heart, okay? And so the finger and the leg, the feet, also have so much tendon. Okay. And it's all connecting with the heart movement. And if you are very calmly and aware of it, you can feel like something is moving inside you. Okay. So the first movement that we want to do is we're going to feel how the heart moves in that way. Okay. And the tendon and the heart apparently is pressing, it's pressed that way. And eventually you're going to feel the tendon like elastic, like rubber. There's a much bigger rubber. And we have many big elastic way. One of the biggest tendon that we have is on the heel, connecting to the heel. Okay, so you look here, big one. And this one, with the research, they see that this one can hold about 1,000 pounds of force. That means you can accumulate 1,000 pounds of force. And each one also on the back, we also have a lot of tendon with the spine. You can look at the spinal cord. So much tendon between, interwoven in the spinal cord. And the neck also. So the whole body tendon ligament is so much over. And oftentimes we do exercise stretching it, but we don't aware of it, okay? And we don't grow them. There's a whole difference about the whole concept about the tendon, marrow, tendon growing is that changing the tendon upon is not changing. You not take out and put a new one, okay? But you are growing them, okay? You're just growing. The way to grow the tendon is when you do the exercise. For example, we say this exercise with the mind, with the eye, with the heart, eye open like this. And after that, you rest. You're aware of the tendon that you work on, okay? And with the training of the microcosmic, with the training of meditation, you can directing the energy into that area, and you are aware of it, and you grow. You see? And that is how the whole thing is different in this part of it. In the higher level of spiritual work, in a spiritual work is involved with, you can take in a lot of energy, and you can store a lot of energy. Okay? A lot of people only develop, all they want is connecting with a source. And now when you hook up with the source, what are you going to do with it? You have nothing to store. You have nothing to transform. You have nothing to. That's why the iron church and the iron church 1, 2, 3 all opening so much in your body, space in your body. So, like this one, you're opening the space between the joint, okay? And you can take and store the energy between the joint and store the energy between the tendon also, okay? So, so you open more capacity, and you can take in more energy, and you can transform it. Something, if you think good, make it to be a habit, and that's it. A lot of time is something is good, we don't make it as a habit. Something is bad, we make it as a habit. That's the whole problem we have, you know. And that is what the Tao way is. You learn some good, think good, that they've been discovered many thousand years, and it's a pattern. So if you can put it into a good pattern, you have that good pattern, and that's how it works that way. Okay, and the way of the Tao practice is that it's the real practice. You practice with something that you're born with it. You have it. You're born with a bone. You're born with a tendon. You're born with energy. You're born with spirit. You're born with this. This is what the Tao works with. Okay. If you don't born with it, you don't have it. Simple. If you born with it, you have it. You work with it. You get it, and that's it. And it doesn't mean you have to walk through the whole world, traveling to the whole world to discover yourself. There's strength in there. A lot of people traveling around the world, and when they come to searching for something, they come to the healing Tao, they discover this. They themselves is what they are looking for. It's incredible, spending a few $100,000 already walking around the world to searching for something he always have. Is it funny or not? But it's not funny at all. Everybody doing it. They not realize what they have, and they still searching for. And they carry everything that they have, and they don't know that they have, because they go to somebody always teaching them to searching for something very spectacular, very wonderful, which they don't have. People always like something that they don't have. You know? Anything you don't have, that's the best. Anything you have, sometimes, you know, people, they started to travel around and started see things around, and they started to, when they really go, when they're searching and spending so much time, until one day they realize that, hey, I have everything here. And that's only the beginning of everything. When you realize that you have everything here, you have the body, you have the tendon, you have the bone, you have the fascia, you have the chi, you have the soul, you have the spirit, and that is the time you need to start to work on it. One, two, three, four, and you have in this level 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me show you. Okay. Now it's movement. 1, 2, 3. When you do in the beginning, you can have a lot of movement. Eventually, the movement getting smaller and smaller. So you see, this is a lot of movement. Now this is very little movement, very internalized. And now this is a lot of movement. Now this is very little movement. And you see the vibration. And 6. This one 7 here. 8. The first position we want to do is the palm face in, and is on the level of your nose. Okay. Now, the heart. The whole thing is the heart. The heart. You feel the heart, and feel the pulsing of the heart. In the beginning, you maybe don't have that kind of awareness. You need you need how you can touch your pulse a little bit. So when we feel the pulse on the hand and the wrist, and try to feel that kind of rhythm and eye looking is important. That we know that the eye connecting with sympathetic and parasympathetic. Okay, that's when we see something very exciting. It excites right away. The eye activates the whole body, you know, and all the senses. So now, aware the heart pulsing, and you slowly feel the pulsing, and it's also connected to the nerve and the tendons that have a pulsing that way. The nerve and the tendon. So if you see the movement, apparently the movement is from, for example, in the beginning you maybe can 2 or 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 to 4 heartbeat to one move. Okay, it seems like the tendon receives the power, and you need certain type of power transmit to the nerve, from the nerve transmit to the tendon. So in the olden time, maybe they don't have that understanding about the nerve connecting with all the rest of the tendon and everything, but they can feel that the heart and the tendon have very close relationship. In a normal way, the heart beating, you can feel the tendon inside actually have a vibrating also, and that it can be transmitted through the nervous system also. And so you see here, I do that 1, 2, 3. So my movement is very little movement, and it's very automatically movement, not a muscle, not that kind of movement. Okay, and that's very important. So you're aware of your palm, aware of your heart, and you feel like a vibration and movement, or like a heart actually is pulsing over there. The heart, you see? Like the heart actually is pulsing over there. Like pulsing like this. But it's not much at all, not much movement. So inhale, exhale. So the movement is very little. It's go with the movement. It seems like automatic movement that way. Okay? And you do for a while, you feel your hand like a rubber. You feel your hand like a rubber. Go with the breathing, and the beating. You very slowly you feel the heart is beating. and the palm is out. It seems like the connection, the vibrating from here and here, they are connecting together. Right. Resting period is important. When you rest, feel still continue floating. Okay, she still continue floating, and a very subtle. You can feel a very subtle, still a very subtle movement inside there. Very subtle. The training is based on a lot of meditations, okay, on the microcosmic and meditation. Because that's how your mind can guide and feel, and turning inside and feel and aware of the heart, aware of all these things, you know. Now, the next one, we're going to be aware of the eyes. The eye. So, when you're passing, the eye open a little bit, and when it's closing, like the heart beating, close, contract that way, and your eye dim down. So your eye dim down. The movement is only like this only. Since the eye actually expanded, that is like they activate the sympathetic and parasympathetic. You see, one is exaggerate, and one is long down. One is contract, and one is release. You see that? And they work together with the heart, the eye, the heart, the eye, and the palm. Okay. So let's try again. Like when it out, your eye open, and when it contracting, your eye dim down. Not much. It's not apparently. It's not the hand movement at all. Okay. Apparently, the mind, the eye, the heart contract, the eye open, and it go that way. You see? When your eye open, it open that way. Okay? So it's not much move, not like this. Very important, don't like this. This is the hand. You know, it's not much move. You go and play tennis, it's better. Okay? And it's not like this. The movement is from here, generate to here. The eye. So it's near your nose, like this. Okay, let's do properly. So you like near your nose. Elbow sink, not elbow up this way. Shoulder sink a little bit. So when you exhale, you open and tighten a little bit, and inhale, you loosen. Exhale. rest, and see how you feel. Imagine about you can feel the heart a little bit more open and a tendon. This is the way to grow your tendon. To growing your tendon. Okay. When you rest, aware of your hand. Okay, just aware of your hand, the joint, the different joint, and the wrist. Now we only work in this part mostly only. If you take everything out, you can see each one is one piece. Okay, like this one you see here. Each one is one piece. 1, 2, 3. So many pieces in here. The people get arthritis because there are many things. The joints damage, or they don't. It is involved with the kidney also. The body cannot take the uric acid out. The kidney cannot take it out. And when the joint get hurt or something, and the tense nervous, so the uric acid trapped and cannot get out of the body, and it's the only one place it can stay is in the joints. That's all. It likes to stay in the joints because there's a spot for them to stay there. And especially when you get hurt, the body build up something, and the uric acid will like to hang around that place, and that's what causing the problem of all this problem of the joints. And now, when you do, you have to imagine, you have to be, not imagine, you actually feel that the joint is opening. Okay? And eye, see the eye. When I do my eye, I actually physically feel that my finger joint is opening. And you feel the power also, the power, especially in the palm, the pulsing. We know that we have a power here, why not going to come to here? Is it? So the power actually is going out that way. The next one, we'll add the tongue. When you open, when you exhale, lightly tense, your tongue press up. Eye open, relax the tongue, relax the eye, relax the tendon. Okay? Exhale. Inhale, relax. Exhale. Okay, so you get it, everybody? Let's try. The heart. You need the palm. Feel the heart, the palm, the eye, the tongue. So you exhale, you stretch a little bit tighten. Not much, okay? Don't use too much force. The whole thing is not force. You slowly build up the force. So, dim your eye, aware of your heart pulsing. Just listen a little bit. Bum, 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 bum. Just listen to the heart. Bum, 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 bum. When you get the rhythm, eye open, tongue pressed, and the heart pulsing. Finger. Rest. Just still feel the pulsing and feel each joint of the finger started to open. Pulsing in your jaw and your palm. For me, I feel like the hand is so warm, so stretched out and open. the whole thing that we work here is involved with the start from tendon by tendon. Okay. Suppose we start from here, all the finger joint, and you actually spread out and open, and the wrist joint, and we come down to the elbow joint. Okay. And the whole thing is that you have to feel it actually open and pulsing in the between. Now, in here, we can look carefully about how the tendons, tendon in the finger, tendon on the wrist, a lot of tendon in the wrist, tendon on the elbow. Okay. So the whole thing we do exercise is we're doing the. Now we started to work. Eye, you are aware the heart, feel the pulsing. Eye open, tongue pressed. Exhale. You exhale. When you exhale, you feel you exhale through your palm, through your finger, and you feel the wrist actually open, and the joint actually, and the elbow joint actually open, and you dim down, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, let's do it. Exhale. And now relax. Exhale. When you exhale, you feel it like this. Out. Out. Inhale. Exhale. Eye open. Tongue pressed. Inhale, relax. Inhale. Exhale. You feel it. You have to feel between the joints. Continue to feel it open. Now the eye, come in, close, and exhale. Joint, your joints, each joints, in your each finger and joint, the wrist and the elbow. Very important part is this part not move, it's this part move. See that? It's like somebody hold you on here and you go up from there. The next part is the shoulder. Okay, so the same again. Your shoulder. When you exhale, the shoulder extend out. The elbow, wrist is the joints. Here the humerus bone. This part. Here the shoulder. Here the scapula. Here the collarbone. Okay. Here. So the moving is from here. Your body don't move, nothing move. This is how you grow. You have to one by one move. Okay, when you put them together, you don't get it. It's a major part. That's how it goes. So you do like this. So exhale, exhale. Feel this joint actually open. Out. Inhale. Exhale, but the body don't move. Okay, your body don't move. You can move your chest a little bit. Exhale. This part is together with the scapula. Okay, with the scapula here. So your scapula is actually, you exhale, your chest sink a little bit. So look at at me the how the movement. You see, look at me how the movement like this. See? My body don't move. Okay? So when you do this, you know what happens? You're forcing the body what? Not the muscle. You have the idea? Okay? When I do like this, and that is the muscle, the flexing of the muscle. But I force the body to move, and I force the joint move. My muscle, my arm in the muscle here is very relaxed. You see? My arm muscle is net. I haven't do any muscle here at all. I don't move any muscle here at all. All I do is here. Very little muscle. I not say that there are no absolutely no muscle. No. There's some muscle, but very little use of it. Very little. And the whole thing is this. See that? Like elastic or not? You look at it, just very similar like elastic, just very. So this part is moving. The jaw is moving. The whole jaw is moving. This part you require a little bit chesting. So you do like this, chesting. You inhale, chest expand. Exhale, chesting. And when you chesting, the scapula will automatically push out. You see? When I chesting like this, my scapula already come out, and the shoulder will out that way. Okay? Again. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. One thing I want to warn you is don't use force. If you use force, you're not going to last 2 days. You're going to get pain, especially all the joint and all the rib cage. Now we talk about the joint is a lot of chi pulsing. The joint, you know, the joint actually work like heart also. When you do it like this, the joint, you see, it is pumping like heart. The joint, they have fluid inside there. Have the joint fluid. That's why the people, when people stress, tight, tense, nervous, and the joint lock, and you squeeze out all the fluid, and later on the bone rub against each other, and it's just like a car. No oil, lubricant on the joint. And what happened? It rub against each other and gone. And that's exactly what we are doing. Apparently, in the Tao system, it's very important about feeling lovely, feeling happy. When you feel happy, everything will good. Your organ work good, your gland working better, your circulation work better, and everything work in a happy and delightful way. But when you fear, when you're angry, it works against your system. And that's why the important part of the Tao, like develop happiness, develop a joyful heart, okay, develop a loving heart, like that. And that is involved with this also, you know. When you do for a while, you feel. So when you get the rhythm, it's so beautiful, you know. Like when I get a rhythm, just get the shoulder. If you just look at the hand, it's exactly like the heart pulsing. The way that it's supposed to do is, see here, you look at it. Now I feel so much chi in there. Like a heart, actually like a heart. Very relaxed, and the tendon and the nerve and the eye moving you. Okay? And you look at this different way. Different or not? Okay? Now it's nothing. Just I feel the pulsing and it moves. I feel the pulsing and it moves. My eye, my tongue, my heart, my nerve, my tendon. Now when you get a rhythm, it's getting more, like vibration. I do it. Check out. The feet like this, pull. Six. And the 7 is this part. You absorb, jab, jab, absorb, jab. The last one, the 8, you down, it's more shoulder. Low. Okay. Okay. Now, the first position is more in the middle finger. So you eventually, when you work for a while, you can feel all the energy when you project is coming to the tip. It's all coming to the tip of the finger. So this more in the middle finger, and the roof is more in the pinky finger. Okay. And when we come down from here, in this one more in the pinky finger and the edge here. Here is high roof, here is low roof, but the hand is this way. The hand is this way. The finger, so the power is stand this way. So you feel like, you see, like a rubber in your neck. Very soft, it's not much force at all, no force at all. The holding is no force. Okay, and the next one is more thumb and pinky and middle. Okay, some of them use all three, so this is more middle, pinky. This is a very favorable position. I can do everything, meditation in here. So when you're good enough, you see you do here, and you get a rhythm, it's very soft. And you started to get a vibration. Now, when you out, you squeeze the muscle, lightly pull up the sexual organ. By breathe in, right, pull up your sexual organ. And you automatically run for a while, the microcosmic move. It just moves by itself, you don't have to do anything at all. And the tongue, just every time when you out, your tongue press, eye open. The whole spine from the lower part is connecting to all the testicle, ovary, even kidney. The whole part actually have more connection. The coccyx and lumbar have a lot of connection to all our body organs. And each part you're coming up, you see here, this part connecting to the liver, to the intestine, the large intestines, pancreas, and the spleen, and coming up to the heart, coming up upper part here, So each part is connecting with the organs from the spine coming out. So when you actually the spine, you actually activate and strengthening every organ also. Especially on the base of the skull, you see here, the eye connecting to the green and the yellow, sympathetic and parasympathetic. Then while the eye open and the tongue connecting the chi also when you press. Okay? The lower part here is the sexual organ, vagina, ovary, and the intestine area. When you come up to this area, is the adrenal gland and the kidney area. So the chi belt, the whole chi belt. You come up T11 and T5, T6 between here, between two scapula, and that is the heart and the lung area. Now you come up to the C7 and the neck is more on the upper heart, up the chest, and the thyroid, parathyroid, and the neck area, the small brain area. So you see here how much nervous system in our spine. And those nervous system, we never exercise them. This is the best exercise you ever have for the nervous system also. Never, ever have. The whole floating into the spine, so much power. Okay? So you see all the spinal cord. So, and especially when you put your chin, you activate tremendously nervous system in the brain also. And you activate the cranial, this part of the head, you activate the cranial pump. It's very good exercise and you can do it anytime.